tires, that collection. Surprisingly, that was as bigger than our spring, and it historically had been bigger in the spring and smaller in the fall. But I think that there was a lot of people that missed the spring one last time because there was
Orleans at the
state championship game up there. So we had a bigger fall cleanup than we normally do. We're still waiting on Hoosier National Forest to weigh in on permission to install electric at the Charlotte Creek dump site. They have until the end of February to respond, but that could be pushed back due to the government shutdown. So I just don't really know much to tell you on that. The only other thing I have is, well, I got two other things. We've got a small underpinning job to get finished up at the Valley dump site. I talked to a gentleman last night, and he is going to get that taken care of for us next week. Pretty minute thing, just kind of getting it closed in for the winter time here, and that will 100% complete the new building at the Valley dump site. And the last thing I've got is permission from the board to set the spring cleanup date.
Okay, do you have a date in mind?
I do not.
Okay. And just to reflect on minutes, it's 6:00. Chad's not here today, so apologize for that. Okay. What's everyone's thoughts about going ahead and let Carl set a spring cleanup day? It'll be here before we know it.
I'll make a motion to go ahead and.
Okay, we have a motion by John,
To him.
second by Richard. All in favor? Aye. Approved, 6-0.
That's complete my report.
All right, thank you. Controller's report.
I really don't have anything today.
All right, we're just gonna be moving right along. All right, we have several on the list to speak, but I assume that's gonna be the recycling co-op. So whoever would like to go ahead and start, we can go down the list, or you can, whoever chooses to speak, go right ahead. Delilah,
Our leader.
Oh my gosh. that's
fearless
silly.
leader.
That's silly. Well, so to report, we are moving along. We got a truck. We were able to purchase a truck. Our nonprofit, we did some grant money and some savings. We got it. So we have two trucks now. One which is 10 years newer than the other one. So that was exciting. We really needed to do that. We are still collecting at lots of places, and people are calling us all the time to see if we can pick up at more places. We're kind of maxed out on our drivers though, as far as having people, because it's volunteers. So in 2026, I don't know what our contract increase is, but we would definitely consider having more money, being for like 67% right by volunteers.
What did we increase that? Was it 3%?
I was thinking it was 2, but I could be off on that.
What are you all, I mean, have you ran some numbers to see what you're thinking? I mean, I'm sure inflation is much more above that.
To have like a third part-time employee, it would at a fair wage is about like $12,000 to $15,000. Is what we'd be looking at.
So what's the difference of the increase? How much is that amount, do we know?
When I looked up our increases, it's been a little inconsistent because we started at like 1,100 and then we jumped to like 2,200, 24.
24 now.
It's like 24.39, I want to say.
John, do you remember what the increase was that we signed a few
Yes.
years ago? 2%, that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure it was 2%, that's what John and I remember.
So
So
28,000, we're talking, what? I mean, that's not even $1,000 increase, right?
not even 2%, 24.39 says $48 more a month.
It's definitely cheaper than having a different recycling program. The alternative, of having some people like a Rumpke come in or whatever,
So when she says 67% are volunteers, the volunteers are all close to between 70 and 80.
for sure.
We really need an employee.
And unfortunately, that's about
Not
every
me,
group.
but-
It's time for you. Yeah.
We do have some that are like trying to time out too, and like I have a bolo out, you know, for people who could drive the truck, anybody willing, and we have some people that are like possibly willing, but we don't know if they're gonna be consistent, you know, I mean, it's really awesome to have dependable people to show up every week to go drive the truck route all day, you know, and just for us willingly, out of the goodness of their heart, but
And we need 2 people for each run. So it's 3 days a week, but we need 2 people.
But we like last year, we diverted 230 tons of waste from the landfill for the county, you know, I mean, 230 tons is pretty significant. And that doesn't even count the resale store, because I don't really have a way to calculate those weights, but, you know, it's good stuff.
So you're thinking, you said 12 to 15,000 to fund that you're part-time?
More, yeah.
What's the thoughts? I mean, everything's going up, obviously, and I agree with everything. There's less volunteers all the time. You can only depend on volunteers for so long.
The budget's already been submitted.
Yeah, that's the only other thing I was concerned about. We've already submitted the budget for the recycling, unless you was to transfer from another line to try to compensate whatever you decided on.
Whatever, you can get an additional appropriation.
I was gonna say in January, that could be done, right? Or the first
It would take
meeting,
effect for the first year anyhow, but
right?
And we could also, like I said, I think there's lines that we don't use a whole lot out of. We can, without doing an appropriation, could maybe just transfer. Not doing that, so we'll check and see.
Do we wanna talk about an amount, we think?
Because we won't meet again until January.
Marshall, if you fund another employee, it's still it'd be a lot cheaper than if you took it over.
Well,
If
sure,
you
sure.
solid waste decided to go operate, so.
Sure.
you know, we appreciate all the
if
help.
we could do the
Yeah.
whole 15,000 for part-timers, what should we?
Our people are part-time anyway, I mean,
The money we get now, it doesn't
Okay.
quite cover payroll, but like, so that's what it goes for, is for payroll though, you know what I mean? We are able to maintain the building and the equipment and stuff through like commodity sales, but that's definitely helpful to know that that's coming in for payroll.
What if we looked at, and again, I'm just one member, but what if we looked at something like 10,000 and then we could start talking next year early on and try to figure out some things?
I'm happy with.
I mean, the earlier we start the conversations, the better that it helps,
Get a plan in play.
Yeah.
Before you get to the end of the year, and then you have everything budgeted for it.
So are you wanting to think like the total 10,000 and then take that 10,000 and divide it out between the 12 months then and pay it out monthly? Is that
It
what
would
you're
just be
thinking?
like in addition to our
To your
normal
monthly.
check, yeah,
And is that like a contract?
yes.
I mean, is that going to be enough to get the position in place?
Is that gonna be enough to get the position in place?
Oh, yeah, I think so, for sure.
You said 12 to 15. I mean, really, at the end of the day, 10 and 12 is not
I
that
know,
much difference.
it's just half of.
I'm talking about our part.
right, I just feel like I don't wanna hire somebody for like less than like $15, because this is hard work, you know what I mean? It's physical work, it's in the cold and in the hot, and I just think that I'm not really willing to not give somebody a good wage, to hire them.
You don't want to.
So we would just make the hours work for the total, you know what I mean, and wouldn't go beyond our means.
Or if we did the 12, do you think you could come up
It
with
would
the
be
other
like 15
addition?
hours. Possibly, the commodities are such a fluctuating market that it's a little bit of a gap on, you don't have like for sure income, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I guess what I'm asking, what were you really hoping for today? Like, what was your thoughts?
I was hoping to be able to hire another person to drive a truck route, like to be a truck route person. Yeah.
$20,000
What's
is
the
$10 an hour
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
full-time person.
24.39.
Just to do what we do.
2,080 hours, or
39.
40-hour week,
24.39, 2,400.
$10 an hour is 20, I mean, that's really all it is.
Well,
Half a
$12,000.
person, half. part-time.
Ours 412.
I know, kind of, yeah.
Well, we're talking about two different things here. We're talking about yearly versus monthly.
15 would be a lot better.
The monthly right now, the monthly right now is 2430, you said, right?
2439, yeah.
And that's what, in the contract written on a monthly basis.
I think so.
Well, it looks like that needs to be adjusted instead of talking about.
The monthly amount.
two different
I was
things.
trying to find our contract, but I don't know if I have a copy of it. That was probably Matt that did that. You? I don't know.
2430.
I mean, 12 adding another.
I know it,
$1,000.
remember it is 2%.
So 30.
And I think our contract renews in June, actually.
Do you know what our fund is? I mean, I know Rumpke's went up a lot, but are we still maintaining? So we're paying 20 what now, roughly a year?
To them,
2430, well,
28,000.
28,000 currently.
It's around that.
Because the increase was not even $1,000 from this year till next year, right? I mean, if we did 15,000, you're talking about $1,250 a month, is what you're talking about.
that's the increase.
Increase. I mean, I agree with him, like, people are busier than they've ever been. You know, volunteers, it's tough.
What percentage is that?
Well, it would be about a 40-something% increase. But I think we've probably got, if we've been giving $200 and $300 increases over the years, we've probably got behind. I mean, really, that's pretty minor increases every year.
Yeah, there was a few years too where they kind of forgot about it and it was the same, but it caught back up. I checked this morning and I was looking, it was like 17, 18, 19, or maybe 19, 20, and 21, there wasn't any increase, but, and I don't know if Lonnie caught that back up, or if we just started where we picked up,
We
you know,
just started.
that's what I thought.
A lot of years, we didn't get anything. Usually you back up.
What about around the 3,500 a month?
What would that increase be?
1,000 something a month, 12,000 something. Wouldn't it?
We're not gonna waste your money, so if you wanna give us $2,000 a month, we will make use
It's a
of it.
good cause.
What's everybody's thoughts? Is that what you're thinking, John?
Well, it's 2430 right now. So if you add 1,000 to it, that's 12,000. Yep. And it's up to 60 months, something like that. Don't make it 14,000.
That'd be 13,000.
They're 24. 39. So they're at 29 too.
Yeah, that's about right.
I thought you said 2430.
It's 2439.
It's, for the year, it is 29,151.
Yes.
Are we talking 25 or 26 members?
25.
25,
Yeah.
gotcha.
But the 2439 is the amount you get every month. That's the monthly payment.
So that'd be 11,000 change. 35 to take it 40. So that'd be 12,000 change. $12,732.
We also had the TV electronic cleanup in accordance with the countywide cleanup where we collected like 10 Gaylords, like big boxes of electronics too.
No, probably board was 42 at the beginning.
TVs.
That would be the
No, no.
total here,
I had to-
$3,500 a month.
Listen,
Almost 1,100 a month. 1,100 a month.
13.2 increase, 1,100 a month. Support that?
Right, we're around 3,500.
just average it out there.
I think it's, like I said, it's getting harder and harder. I think that, I agree, I don't think, I mean, you know, $13,000, I think it would go to good use. So, what's additional $1,100?
Okay, so give it, let's just do a total for 12 months, give it a total of,
That'd be an additional 13,200.
okay, take the 2439 times 12. And then add,
29,268.
and then add what you just had.
So we're currently paying $29,268.
Add,
We gave them an additional $1,125 a month. That'd be 13,500. Right? 29,260. That would be 42,760 a year.
divide by 12.
Divided by 12. That would be $3,563.33.
33. So that would be.
Close to 3,500,
Yeah.
42,000.
I'll make a motion. I know, okay. 3,500, I think.
I'll make a motion to increase their contract to $3,500 a month.
I'll second it.
Provided that we get an additional appropriation or have sufficient funds.
I think we'll be in good shape there. Okay, we have a motion by John, second by Bobby. Any other discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, approved 6-0. Then let's get together early. We can, talk about the future.
Well, last year I got caught off guard because you guys had your first meeting in a different month than I was expecting. So we need information as to when you decide your meetings are gonna be in
That's gonna be like the
January.
next, here in like 15 minutes, we're gonna decide next year's date, so. So that's right in that.
Okay.
Anything's January.
Any other discussions? Yes, sir.
First of all, I just want to say thanks for that. I've come into these meetings for 30 years now, and I come in like this. And that's not what, we don't need that anymore. What we need is this. And so, are you guys familiar with buyer's remorse? It's when after you make a decision and you've done it, and then you start to, don't do that. You made a good decision. There are so many intangibles. I still have a phone number attached with this. I'm in Colorado, Seattle, or even here, and I get phone calls for people who want to know what to do with paint, what to do with batteries, what to do with their appliances. And that's stuff that's the intangibles. You can't put a price on it, except that if the people in the community don't have our resources, they come to you guys expecting it. So I just want to say thanks, and I'm sure that you guys have made a good decision.
Thank you all very much.
And we have our annual meeting tomorrow evening at Lost River Market at 6:30, and everybody's welcome.
And we'll mention all the help you give us.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't been coming to meetings any longer than I have.
I get it. I get it.
Well, thank you all. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead. You've got time.
I was in this room in 1994 for a different reason. I came in because of Child Health Project or something. And that was the day that you all announced that the state was providing money for recycling for all the counties in Indiana. I was so excited. And, it's just taken a while to get that going. But I appreciate your help today.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Thank you.
For you all too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You keep helping us and we will, so thank you.
All right, Miss Tucker.
Thank you.
Oh, I apologize, Miss Coleman.
You're fine, you're fine. I'll answer the
I'm
item.
living in the past.
The only item I have for your thoughts, the interlocal agreement, that'll be presented at the January meeting. So I will need to know what amount you guys would like in there that the district will pay Orange County for. Last year it was $246,000, that was $20,500 per month. And then we had one district director, one solid waste controller, 3 field supervisors, and collection site workers. So if there are any additions that need to be made, let me know, and then I'll need to know those amounts that I presented at the meeting in January.
There shouldn't be any
Okay.
changes at all.
No changes, amounts the same, everything. Same amount, okay.
Well, they would, no, they do not get raises.
Okay, so same amount. All right, I'll bring that up in January, and I don't have anything else.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
We've got an individual.
Any other business brought before the board?
Stipend for, sidewalk.
I can't hear you.
The stipend.
Stipend for the sidewalk.
Yep. Okay, all right. Thank you.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Is there any other? Okay, I would ask for, is there any board member comments? Okay. If not, I entertain a motion to approve claims 2,550 through 2,565 through Springside Bank and Trust. Motion by John, second by Richard. All in favor? Aye. Approved 6-0. Anything else before the board? Not, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion made.
Okay, motion by Bobby,
Second.
second by Steve. All in favor? Okay, approved 6-0. Okay, we are adjourned.
Yes.
You don't keep this.
Okay, oh yeah, you got them all?
I'll bring it to your office so you can look at